travel with Tony. Elephant World. The conservation camp is located on a beautiful place next to the river nearby Nichigo Gulf in Ladia sub-district. It is about 30 kilometers away from Kanchanaburi town. Dr. Prasit Pon works with elephants since many years and he is still working full-time with them and taking care of them in national parks around Kanchanaburi. Elephant Camp is open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Now we have come to Elephant Camp. यहाँ पे एलिफेंट्स हैं काफ़ी अच्छा सा एटमॉस्फेयर है, क्लाइमेट अच्छा है, काफ़ी टूरिस्ट हैं यहाँ पे। चलिए आगे देखते हैं आगे है क्या एलिफेंट कैंप में।
Kanchanaburi's Elephant World is an elephant conservation camp established by Dr. Vat Samat Prasit Pon in the year 2008. Elephants World take care of the aged elephants which are too old to work for the tourism industry. Doctor also took over and takes care now the elephants from the nearby former Elephants and Friends Conservation Center. Dr. Prasit Pon's aim is to give the elephants a place where they can enjoy their last days without having to work. Not for tourists and not for the economy, or at least as worse as that to end up on the street and beg for money to buy their daily food.
Inside the elephant camps there are lots of elephants, बहुत सारी elephants हैं। आइए थोड़ा हाथियों के ऊपर बैठ के थोड़ी सैर कर लेते हैं। आइए आइए।
He also teaches students groups from Bangkok how to treat wounded elephants and shows them how to examine the animals. Also, tourists are welcome to volunteer at Elephants World Camp. Volunteers watch the elephants and stay with the mahouts to collect food for pachyderms. Tourists can even stay there overnight in a basic hut. 2 and 3 days programs are offered through their website. Dr. Prasit Pon or his wife can even arrange a pickup from Kanchanaburi town. I just took a short ride, but those who did the elephant bathing looked to be having loads of fun. If you are unsure, just do the riding. If you are confident sharing the water with such a big animal, the river looked a blast. Since I love and respect this huge animal called elephant, I swam with them, played with a friendly one, and took a ride on one of them. This is one of the best experiences I have ever had.
What a beautiful place. कितना सुकून है, कितनी शांति है यहाँ पे। बैंकॉक के सिटी में शोर शराबा, शॉपिंग मॉल्स, टूरिस्ट, पूरा कंजेस्टेड, कहीं कहीं पे देखिए चारों तरफ हरियाली हरियाली। नेचर इज़ रियली ब्यूटीफुल। इट्स अ गुड पिकनिक स्पॉट। एलिफेंट कैंप के जैसे ही आप नीचे उतरेंगे तो ये आपको एक रिवर मिलेगी। You can go around in this bamboo boat. ये इनके घर हैं बने हुए बाम्बू से ही। यहीं पे रहते हैं ये लोग शांति और सुकून में। इट्स अ जन्नत फॉर देम। छोटा सा स्वर्ग बना के।
I would highly recommend a visit. All it cost a small fee for spending the memorable time with the loving elephants. There are lots of elephant camps in this region of Thailand, so you really have your pick. They all are pretty good, and if you have to go for a ride on an elephant at least once in your lifetime, you should do that. You will ride an elephant for about 15 minutes. At about 4 meters over the ground, passing in the river Kwai will not be a problem. So, if you happen to be in Thailand, make sure that you should visit one of the elephant camps. You will definitely love it. The temple is located in the Sayok district of Thailand's Kanchanaburi province, not far from the border with Myanmar. That is, some 38 kilometers northwest of Kanchanaburi along the 323 highway. I took a chartered taxi from Pratunam, that is Bangkok, and it took me around 3 hours to reach Tiger Temple. I started early because I wanted to cover Tiger Temple. I started my journey in the early morning and took halts in between. I had to cover many places such as Tiger Temple, River Kwai and Elephant Village being on the same route. I paid approximately 4,000 baht to the taxi driver, and in turn he guided me so well that I was happy with my decision. Temple or Wat Pha Luang Ta Bua is a Theravada Buddhist temple in western Thailand that was founded in 1994 as a forest temple and sanctuary for wild animals. There were lots and lots of tigers in the Tiger Temple, the majority of which, as I was told, are Indo-Chinese tigers. In 1999, the temple received the first tiger cub, one that had been found by villagers. It died soon after, though he got the medical treatment at the Tiger Temple. Later, several tiger cubs were given to the temple for the caring. As of May 2012, the total number of tigers living at the temple has risen to over 100 approximately, as I was told. Since tigers right from their childhood are groomed by the human beings, that is monks. They are habituated with the presence of human beings and hence behave in a very cool manner. They never get irritated or attack the visitors. Anyhow, all the visitors are properly guided physically and personally by the caretakers present over there, and no visitor is allowed to be there for more than few minutes. A day, the tigers are led on leashes to their own quarry where they can roam around with visitors able to watch from around 10 meters away. Donations can be made at the temple and the monks continue to collect funds in order to build a larger sanctuary which would allow the tigers to live in a more natural habitat. Visiting the tiger temple was the highlight of my trip to Thailand. I would highly recommend doing the VIP morning session if you want any kind of interaction with the tigers. It's pricey but definitely worth. Before going to Tiger Temple, I was a bit hesitant and scared. But on reaching Tiger Temple, I appreciated my own decision of coming to this great place. I was not scared at all, but thoroughly enjoyed petting tigers. I took some more time than the other visitors. I felt great being so close with the full grown-up tigers. Although the tiger appear tame, let's not forget these are still naturally wild animals. Sudden movements and too many camera flashes at one time can spook them. However, in 10 years or more than that, there has only been one serious attack on a visitor, but he survived. When you enter the compound, there is a long walk to the tree-shaded valley where the tigers are brought to for both recreation and to mix with the public. The tigers are given adequate liquids before being brought down to the canyon, and after photo sessions they are taken to the pond where they are allowed to play in the water for a while to cool down because tigers do not like mid-afternoon heat. Visitors can spend some time with tigers. You can touch and pet the tigers, take snaps with them for your memories. The feeling of being so close with the tigers, petting them, touching them, is elevating that it cannot be expressed in words. It is simply great to be with the uncaged tigers. I have seen tigers only in cages, circus, but never in such an open atmosphere. The experience was great. No words can truly express the feeling of the Tiger Temple experience. If you happen to be in Thailand, make sure that you visit this place which is called Tiger Temple.
अभी हम लोग पहुंचे हैं डेथ रेलवे ट्रैक। डेथ रेलवे ट्रैक, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था, यहाँ इसके पास में ही मार्केट है, वुडन मार्केट है, काफ़ी एंटिक चीज़ें मिलती हैं यहाँ पे। एक छोटा सा मार्केट है, मेरे ख्याल से ये लोग रहते भी, आगे शॉप्स हैं, पीछे रहते हैं ये लोग। बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल, बहुत ही पीसफुल है। एक बहुत ही एंटिक फर्नीचर शॉप में, जहाँ पे जो फर्नीचर का जो ये सेट रखे हुए हैं, डाइनिंग सेट, सोफ़ा सेट, मैंने आज तक अपनी लाइफ में द वे दे हैव डिज़ाइंड द फर्नीचर, इनकी जो शेप है, रियली माइंड ब्लोइंग। बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल फर्नीचर है एंड दे से इट्स थाईलैंड वुड एंड ड्यूरेबिलिटी इज़ वेरी वेरी गुड। यू कैन सी द डिज़ाइंस, वो ऐसी ऐसी शेप हमने कभी इंडिया में देखी नहीं इनकी। अभी जैसे ये देखिए फर्नीचर आपका, ऐसा लगता है जैसे लकड़ी को सीधा सीधा काट के यहाँ पे डाल दिया हो, बट इनकी जो शेप है कुछ अजीब ही शेप है, एंटिक पीस है, देखने में मज़ा आ रहा है। Thailand itself is really very, very beautiful. Thailand's smallest car, operated on battery. They call it battery. मेरे ख्याल से ये इंडिया में अगर इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे, खासतौर पे बॉम्बे या मेट्रोपॉलिटन्स में, तो पार्किंग का प्रॉब्लम काफ़ी अच्छी तरह से सॉल्व हो जाएगा। इट्स अ 2-सीटर। मेरा दिल तो कर रहा है भैया मैं एक कार यहाँ से ले चलूँ। वेरी ब्यूटीफुल।
Bridge River Kwai at Kanchanaburi in Myanmar border is home to the famous Bridge River Kwai. During World War II, Japan constructed the meter gauge railway line from Ban Pong, Thailand to Thambiazuyat, that is Burma, now Myanmar. The line passing through the scenic Three Pagodas Pass runs for 250 miles. This is now known as the Death Railway. The bridge on the River Kwai is located in Kanchanaburi, that is Thailand. Kanchanaburi town is located around 128 kilometers to the west of Bangkok. Regular buses ply the route from Southern Bus Terminal in Bangkok. Air-conditioned and non-air-conditioned buses are available throughout the day for the 3-hour journey. Train services from Bangkok to Kanchanaburi starts from Bangkok Noi railway station. Those with own vehicles may use the newly constructed expressway from Pinklao. The updated timings for buses and trains are available at Tourism Authority of Thailand offices. Special trains run from Bangkok for tourists during weekends. On Saturdays and Sundays, the train leaves Bangkok at around 6:30 am. It stops at Bridge River Kwai for 10 minutes. Tourists can use this time to sightsee and take photographs. The train further passes through the old prisoners of war camps. This train journey allows tourists to see the famous bridge called River Kwai. and the historical places as well as enjoy the bewitching beauty of the rugged mountainous region.
अभी रिवर क्वाई ब्रिज पे, दिस इज़ अ हिस्टोरिकल प्लेस। इसकी हिस्ट्री हम आपको बताएंगे थोड़ी देर में। फिलहाल आप यहाँ का व्यू देख लीजिए, इट्स रियली माइंड ब्लोइंग, काफ़ी ब्यूटीफुल है। यहाँ पे रिवर है और कुछ ओपन रेस्टोरेंट्स हैं यहाँ पे, बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल हैं। रिसोर्ट्स हैं, छोटी मोटी होटल्स, रेस्टोरेंट्स हैं। इट्स अ गुड टूरिस्ट स्पॉट।
Railway line was meant to transport cargo daily to India to back up their planned attack on India. The construction was done using prisoners of war and Asian slave laborers in unfavorable conditions. The work started in October 1942 was completed in a year. Due to the difficult terrain, thousands of laborers lost their lives. It is believed that one life was lost for each sleeper laid in the track. At the nearby Kanchanaburi War Cemetery, around 7,000 prisoners of war who sacrificed their lives in the railway construction are buried. Another 2,000 are laid to rest at the Chankai Cemetery. It is said that Allied forces bombed the Iron Bridge in 1944. 3 sections of Bridge River Kwai were destroyed. The present bridge has 2 of its central spans rebuilt. The original parts of the bridge are now displayed in the War Museum. The bridge River Kwai became famous all over the world when it was featured in movies and books. The cliff-hugging tracks and the natural beauty of the surrounding mountains and valleys are well captured in David Lean movie. River Kwai Bridge Festival, that is Bridge River Kwai, is a tourist destination now. The track is developed into a walkway with side platforms. This allows crossing the railway bridge on foot. These platforms are useful as viewpoints and for avoiding trains. A small tourist train runs back and forth across the bridge. Bridge on the River Kwai, internationally famous, thanks to several motion pictures and books. The Black Iron Bridge was brought from Java by the Japanese supervision by Allied prisoner of war labor as part of the death railway linking Thailand with Burma, now Myanmar. Still in use today, the bridge was the target of frequent Allied bombing raids during World War II and was rebuilt after war ended. Death Railway in 1943, thousands of Allied prisoners of war and Asian laborers worked on the Death Railway under the Imperial Japanese Army in order to construct part of the 415 kilometers long Burma-Thailand Railway. Most of these men were Australians, Dutch and British, and they had been working steadily southwards from Thanbazuyat, that is Burma, to link with other prisoners of war on the Thai side of the railway.